This book is called Lila Bloom by Alexander Stadler. Lila Bloom was having a miserable day. At breakfast, everyone else's waffle had at least 10 strawberries. Lila's waffle only had one. Her little sister smeared maple syrup all over her favorite sweatshirt. Lila had to wear a party dress to school. In school, the girl sitting next to her got a gold star on her book report. Lila's paper said, "Try harder." By the time the bell rang at the end of the day, Lila was really grumpy. She was in such a bad mood that she wasn't even looking forward to her ballet class. As she climbed into her Aunt Celeste's tiny little sports car, she scowled. "I despise ballet," she muttered as she punched in her seatbelt. "It's ridiculous. Up, down, plie this, grand jeté that, jump here, leap there, the shoes, the stupid tutus, the whole thing makes me sick. How I wish I could just quit." Aunt Celeste, hiding a small smile, kept her eyes on the road. "In fact, nothing would make me happier than to never having to see that stinky old rehearsal hall again." "If that's how you really feel," said Aunt Celeste, still keeping a close eye on traffic, "why don't you just finish today's class, and then you'll never have to go again?" In the dressing room, Lila made her announcement. "I am quitting," she said in a loud voice. "This will be my last class." "Are you really quitting?" asked one of the other girls. "Sure am," said Lila. There was a flurry of excitement and chatter, but it all came to an end when they heard Madame Vera banging her stick and calling them to the floor. They quickly assembled at the bar, only Lila walked a little slower than the rest. Madame Vera had been a prima ballerina with the Hungarian classical ballet. "Let us begin," she said. Lila was noticeably distracted. Her pliés were shallow. Her rond de jambe lacked finesse. Her développés were underdeveloped. Lila could feel Madame Vera watching her, but instead of returning her teacher's gaze, she pretended to focus on something out the window and far away. The class moved to the center of the floor. Lila was in the middle of a lazy pirouette when Madame Vera took her by the shoulders and looked at her straight in the eyes. "Is Mademoiselle not feeling well today?" she asked. "No, I'm fine," Lila answered. "It's just that today's my last day. I'm quitting ballet." "Perhaps that's why Mademoiselle Bloom has been dancing like an old noodle?" Lila didn't know what to say. "Maybe it's for the best then," said Madame, lifting Lila's chin so she could speak right to her face. "Mademoiselle Bloom hasn't been dancing that well anyway." The other pupils began to whisper. With the bang of her stick, a little louder than usual, Madame called out, "Let us continue." The class began to move across the floor. Lila stood at the back of the line. Her face was beet red, and her thoughts were going a mile a minute. "That old goose," she thought to herself. "She knows I'm the second best dancer in the class. I'll show her. I'll be 10 times as good today, and then she'll really miss me when I'm gone." Lila looked up. She had reached the head of the line. She leaped. Anger made her grand jeté even grander than usual. She made sure to land without a sound. Madame Vera didn't even look at her. "That blind bat," thought Lila. "This'll get her attention." She executed a perfect tour jeté. When she landed, Madame was paying attention to someone else. Lila spun through her piqué turns with great strength and delicacy. She made her pas de chat with the utmost grace. Madame didn't even seem to notice. And then something interesting happened. As Lila concentrated on her dancing, it became harder to stay angry. It stopped mattering to her whether Madame was looking or was not. The more she danced, the happier she became. By the end of the class, all she could think of was the music from the piano and how it seemed to be moving her across the floor. It was almost like waking up from a dream when she heard the banging of the stick and Madame's voice saying solemnly, "La classe est finie." After the class made their reverence, bowing to their teacher and shaking her hand, Lila gathered up her things in a daze. As she walked toward the lockers, Madame Vera touched her shoulders and said, "It's a shame that Mademoiselle's leaving us, as her work today was really quite good." "Oh, no, madam. I've changed my mind. In fact, would it be possible for me to join the Saturday class as well?" Said Madame Vera. "Let me see about making a place for you." Lila grabbed her things and went out to the curb. Aunt Celeste was waiting for her. "How was class?" she asked Lila as she climbed into the car. "Excellent," said Lila. "Fantastique. I even spoke to Madame Vera about taking 2 classes a week instead of 1. Do you think that will be all right?" "I think that's a great idea, and about time," said Aunt Celeste. "In fact, I think we should go to Luigi's Luncheonette and celebrate. I'm in the mood for a chocolate malted. What are you going to have?" "I'm going to have a strawberry banana parfait," said Lila, "with extra everything." And she sat back in her seat and smiled.